I've got John Long with me today. John is, good morning. You're a current resident of Fort Collins, and you've been working with hemp for a while. Tell us your story.
Well, I've been in Fort Collins since '98, so quite a while. And I've started several startups over the years, starting with a biodiesel company, moving into a event festival management company, Zero Hero events, and then I've been doing a biodiesel for bands nonprofit project for a while, where we take people to shows and to festivals and help musicians tour. But now I'm involved in a hemp co-op, worker co-op, Fat Pig Society, and we basically grow hemp on a farm here in town as a demonstration to show other farmers in the area what they can do on as little as an acre of land, creating 1,000 pounds harvest, using that hemp to make into a variety of products. As you know, it's a very versatile crop, but we're focused on the high CBD varieties, varieties that have as high as 20-21% CBD and still maintain that 0.3% THC.
Okay, CBD, when you come up with that term, what does that mean, and how is it important for our listeners?
Yeah, CBD is cannabidiol, and it's another cannabinoid found in cannabis. There's 85 known cannabinoids, and to be honest, THC and CBD are the ones that get all the attention. That's just 2 of the 85. There are dozens others that are just becoming more understood in research labs across the world, mostly in Israel and European countries where it hasn't been illegal for the last 80 years.
Right.
In the US, there's been a big X on working with hemp, researching hemp, and it's really a travesty because there's so much potential locked up in this plant. And now, in the past couple of years, since hemp has been legalized in Colorado and many other states, researchers are really playing catch up, and the floodgates have opened up. As you can see here with the size of this expo, tripling from last year, which tripled from the year before.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous how fast this industry is growing. But it's not just CBD, it's other products. You know, there's a lot of companies here trying to make plastics, which is still pretty early stage. There's others that are making fibers, which in Colorado is difficult because there's no decortication plants to process the fiber. You have to ship it out of state or out of country to do so. So
it's like in its infancy then, really.
It really is.
And you know, what about when people say, oh, hemp is just another word for marijuana because you're trying to get people high with it? Is that true?
You would have to smoke a lot of hemp to get high from it. 0.3% is literally nothing compared to marijuana varieties today that are as high as 30%. So we're talking an order of magnitude, 1,000 times stronger is some of these varieties of marijuana when it comes to the THC percentage. But what happens is when you bring the THC level down in some of our varieties of hemp and you bring the CBD levels up, a lot of the other cannabinoids have room to exist because the THC is not dominating the strain. So all these other cannabinoids can also provide health benefits that are just now becoming more understood. Pain relief, fighting cancer, you name it, all sorts of ailments. The different cannabinoids have each been identified to do certain things with a lot of overlap, a lot of them doing the same thing. But THC is actually the only one out of the 85 known cannabinoids that's psychoactive.
Wow, so it has such a bad rap, you know. The THC thing. So it would be almost like saying we're going to ban French fries because you make vodka out of potatoes or something.
Right.
So they're just throwing hemp out.
And French fries are probably a lot more dangerous to your health than hemp, but it's true. It's a sad state. The past 80 years, this plant has been demonized, and people have been led to believe that it's a Schedule I narcotic right next to cocaine and heroin. That means it has no medicinal value, it's dangerous and addictive. And hemp is none of those three. Hemp got lumped in with marijuana back in the 70s when it got classified, and it's been illegal with marijuana since the 30s when Prohibition started. So we've just been waiting for this moment to realize the potential that hemp has, and you can see that there's a lot of people on board with that potential.
Right. It's tell me about your cooperative. Why did you guys decide to organize as a cooperative instead of as a regular business, an LLC?
Yeah. Well, that's a interesting point, because I've started several companies, and companies have shareholders. They have fiduciary responsibility to others that the co-op doesn't have. The co-op only has responsibility to its members. And that's a big difference, because we as a co-op don't want to be limited in what we can do or can't do by investors or other interests that may not have the same vision that we have. And by starting a co-op that's certified organic farmers only,
right,
we've pre-qualified those members to get involved, join our co-op, and be part of this movement without having to deal with all the aspects of the hemp industry, like breeding and R&D on the front end, processing and packaging and marketing on the tail end. Distribution is huge, and farmers don't want to get involved in that part of the business. All they want to do is grow.
Right.
So they take care of that middle part. They plant in May or June, they harvest in September, October, and then the co-op gets the entire harvest back, processes it all together in larger facilities that are more
right,
economically sound, economies of scale, and we can produce a lot of product for very cheap. So our goal is to be the high quality, low cost producer of hemp, and high CBD hemp in particular, so that we can make all these other products, everything from massage creams to caramels to other food items.
I heard about some dog treats, yeah.
Kitty treats. 10, 20 milligrams is a lot for a cat, so we break them in half, break them in quarters, just a few milligrams a couple times a day. Really seems to help the animals just like they do the humans. It reduces pain, manages inflammation, fights cancer in higher doses.
Right.
And can do pretty much anything, because the endocannabinoid system regulates our entire body.
That's
it regulates
fantastic.
all the hormones and the neurotransmitters, and you name it, anything that's being overproduced or underproduced gets balanced out by the use of CBD. It's really a wonderful thing, and the endocannabinoid system has only been discovered for 10 years now. I mean, it's just the beginning of our understanding of what this system can do.
Thank you so much, John, for being with us.
My pleasure.
And tell our listeners where they can find more information on. You have a Facebook page, or?
Yeah, it's Fat Pig Society. That's our Facebook handle, and then fatpigsociety@gmail.com is our email address. And we have a farm right here in Fort Collins nearby, where we really want to give the product away for free. Free to our volunteers, free to our agents of change that are helping us sell the product to friends and family and members of the community, and also free to those in need, those that may not have the money or have some kind of serious illness, and this isn't covered by insurance. So we want to first and foremost get this product out to people so they use it, and that's really the best marketing that we can do, because this
Great.
Product sells itself.
Great. Thank you very much. And
you're welcome.
You heard it here at the Hemp Expo.
Thank
Thanks,
you very
John.
much.